Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for Game 2 of your 2018 NFL Wildcard Weekend Game Highlight Commentary live from Jerry World as the Dallas Cowboys host the Seattle Seahawks. And just look at the Cowboys fans sprinting into the stadium. They running in there faster than you could pronounce. We got Dick, Amari Cooper, Tony Romo on commentary, Troy Aikman on commentary. We done put. We gonna win 3 more games, then we go into the Super Bowl. We gonna have 6 rings. Seattle better get ready because you're going down. Here we go, baby. We done put. Opening possession, first play from scrimmage. Dick takes the snap. He'd hand the ball to Zeke. He'd carry the ball for 8 yards. A few plays later, 2nd and 5. Dick takes the snap, looking over the middle. He'd connect with Coleslaw Beasley, who'd carry the ball inside the 35. That would set up Brett Maher to line up for a 39-yard field goal, and much like Whataburger, he kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. On the ensuing drive, Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson takes the snap, and much like a homeless man's jeans on the side of the highway, the pocket begins to break down. He'd roll to his right, but the pass is incomplete. Both teams would exchange punts throughout the duration of the first quarter. The Seattle Seahawks to punt the ball back to the Dallas Cowboys. Remember when Tavon Austin wanted more money than Julio Jones? That was hilarious. He makes a move inside, cuts it back outside, running away from the Seattle Seahawks special teams unit the same way the Kardashians run away from white penises. He'd go into the end zone for the Dallas Cowboy punt return touchdown. But wait a minute, it was all a genjutsu. Much like a chiropractor, one of the Dallas Cowboys put their hands on a Seattle Seahawks back. The punt return will not stand.
I cannot believe it.
After both teams would do absolutely nothing for the next 5 minutes, Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson looking towards his left. He's got Ed, give your girlfriend the Dixon to move the chains. Then on the very next play, 1st and 10, Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson play action fake, looking to go to K Jewelers. Hey, what you gonna get your wife? A Tyler Lockett, and he'd carry the ball inside the 15-yard line. That would set in the World War I aviation specialist Sebastian Janikowski to line up for a 27-yard field goal. He hits it through the uprights, and it's good to even a score at 3-3. But back would come them boys as Dick takes the snap, looking towards his right. He'd connect with Armani exchange Cooper. He'd bring the ball to the 47-yard line. Very next play from scrimmage, Dick takes the snap. He'd hand the ball to Zeke. He's headed up the sideline. He'd be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That would set up Brett Maher to line up for a 58-yard field goal. But watch out for that Articuno. Ice beam pushes it wide to the right. No good. Seattle looking to take advantage of the missed field goal. Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson still in K Jewelers. He'd connect with Tyler Lockett to move the chains. 2 plays later, Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson looking towards his right, but Doug Baldwin is participating in the Stevie Wonder challenge. He can't see the ball. It's incomplete. That would lead to the Civil War medic Sebastian Janikowski lining up for a 42-yard field goal. He hits it through the uprights, and it's good. The Seahawks take the lead. Them boys looking to respond. Dick takes the snap. He'd hand the ball to Zeke. He's running away from the Seahawks defense the same way Stephen A. Smith's hairline runs away from his forehead for a huge gain. The Cowboys would enter the red lipstick colored zone. Rosetta Stone, there might be residue after she gives you a blowjob, motherfucker. As Dick would find Michael Gallup in the end zone, the Cowboys regain the lead. Yeah, baby, we done put. We got Dick, we got Zeke, Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, Van Der Esch, Don Lee, Jalen Smith, DeMarcus Lawrence, Tony Romo on commentary, Jason Witten on commentary, Michael Irvin as an analyst, Darren Woodson as an analyst, Jerry Jones, we them boys, we gonna win the game, then we gonna win 3 more games, then we gonna win the Super Bowl, and we gonna have 6 rings. Nobody's gonna stop us now. But on the ensuing kickoff, much like underage girls who enjoy to eat Subway, they would go to Jared. They would find a Tyler Lockett as he would be able to get a great return on the ensuing kickoff and bring the ball across the 50-yard line. That would send out the man who handed John Hancock the pen to sign the Declaration of Independence. Sebastian Janikowski lines up for a 57-yard field goal, but watch out, Articuno's still around. The ball is sailing wide to the right. It's no good. Oh my lord, somebody called the EMT for the elderly. He ain't no Gruden grinder, and I drafted that motherfucker. A real Gruden grinder would have made that kick. We enter the second half, and Rashad Dollar, Rashad Quarter, Rashad Nickel, Rashad Dime, Rashad Penny gets the handoff, and he'd carry the ball inside Cowboys territory. 3 plays later on 4th and 6, Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson looking towards his left. He'd connect with Doug Baldwin, who's participating in the 10 toes down challenge to keep the drive alive. The Seattle Crips find themselves in the swoop zone, and Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson would go into the end zone to give the Seattle Seahawks the lead. But can they kick the field goal? You know, young man, I would, but my leg! So the Seahawks would pull out their Uno cards and tell the Dallas Cowboys 2 for your mistakes, as they would convert on the 2-point conversion, take a 14-10 lead. On the ensuing drive, second play of the fourth quarter, Dick takes the snap over the middle, connects with Amari Armani Exchange Cooper. He'd carry the ball to the 16-yard line. That isn't special at all. A real Gruden grinder would have found a way to score on that play. The Cowboys now in the period-colored zone. Dick takes the snap, hands the ball to Dick. He'd go into the end zone. The Cowboys regain the lead. Yeah, baby! We got Dick. We got Dick. We elite. We them boys. We go win this game. 3 more games. Then we go into the Super Bowl to win the Super Bowl. Following a Seattle 3-and-out, the Seahawks would punt the ball back to the Dallas Cowboys. Tavon Austin to receive the kick at the 10-yard line, looking to make up for the first punt return touchdown that got taken back. He tell one Seattle defender, "Give me your ankles, but watch out for that banana." Fuck! He got caught. On the very next play, Dick takes the snap, play action fake to Dick. Looking down the left, he connect with Amari Cooper, who'd catch the ball at the 12-yard line. He still ain't no fucking Gruden grinder. Gruden grinder score touchdowns. Here come the Cowboys. Dick takes the snap, play action fake to Dick. Looking to go into the end zone, but the pass is gonna be...
Oh my God.
The pass is intercepted by KJ Wright. The Seattle Seahawks looking to take advantage of the turnover. Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson connects with Mike Davis. He would pick up 13 yards, but you needed 20. They'd be forced to punt. Ensuing drive, Dick takes the snap, looking over the middle. The pass is incomplete. The Cowboys will punt, but wait a minute. There's a little bit of laundry on the field. Pass interference. He's touching his hips. KJ Wright. Automatic first down. Just look at the replay. KJ Wright would find Michael Gallup. He'd say, "You're a fan of Shakira? Let me see if your hips don't lie." As he'd grab him. First down, Cowboys. 2 plays later, 3rd and 4th. Dick looking towards his right. The pass is gonna fall incomplete, but wait a minute. A little bit more laundry on the field. I don't like coleslaw, pussy. Oh, they threw the ball. God damn it, it's gonna be a flag. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. Dick gives the ball to Dick. He would take Griffith to the altar. "I baptize you in the name of the Father. I baptize you in the name of the Son. I baptize you in the name of the Holy Spirit," and he'd carry the ball inside the 20-yard line. 2 plays later, 3rd and 14. Dick takes the snap. He's dialing voicemail because he's calling his own number. On the very next play, Dick would sneak the ball into the end zone, and the Cowboys have a 2-possession lead. Yeah, baby, yeah, we gonna win, cause we them boys. We got Dick, we got Zeke, Van Der Earth, Thornley, Jalen Smith, Tony Romo on commentary. With them boys, we gonna win all these games in the Super Bowl. Desperation time for Seattle. 2-minute warning. Russell, I turned a hole into a housewife. Wilson looking towards his left. They'd head back to K. Jewelers. He would find Tyler Lockett, who'd bring the ball inside the 15. 4th and 4. Russell Wilson may have turned a hole into a housewife, but fellas don't think it's realistic, and the Seahawks would turn to J.D. McKissick, who would give the Seahawks a desperation touchdown. You know, I wish I could come out there, but... my leg! The Uno cards would remain out. The Seattle Seahawks would tell the Cowboys 2 for your mistakes. But did this help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not! As the drop kick would be fielded by Cole Beasley, the Dallas Cowboys win their 3rd playoff game in 23 years. Yes! 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 What I tell you, we them boys! We got Dick, we got Zeke, Amari Cooper, Van Der Earth, Thornley, Jalen Smith, DeMarcus Lawrence, Byron Jones, Travis Cedric, although he didn't play, he's still there in spirit. Zach Martin, Tyrone Smith, Tony Romo on commentary, Jason Witten on commentary, Troy Aikman on commentary, Darren Woodson as an analyst, Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders. He may have only played for 6 years or 5 years. It don't matter because we there, boys. We gonna win 2 more games. Then we gonna go to the Super Bowl. We gonna win the Super Bowl. 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, and we gonna throw up the X as if Dez was still on the team. We them boys. How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Dallas Cowboys?
We got Dak. We got Zeke. We got Colt. We got Jalen. We going to the Super Bowl.
Glasses are fogging up.
Freedom ball. How about them
them Cowboys!
But for Russell Wilson, Pete Carroll, Tyler Lockett, Doug Baldwin, Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, the entire Seattle Seahawks organization, fan base, and players, head to Elimination Station, take out your Metro cards, and get aboard the L train. But your ride will be short-lived. For your failures of winning a postseason game, your failures of advancing to the Super Bowl and hoisting the Lombardi, consider your names written down in the death note, because your dreams of winning another Super Bowl have been absolutely deleted.
You will rest in peace.
Why aren't you following me? Why haven't you subscribed already? You don't hear this shit? I'm hilarious.
What the hell wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with it?
What's on?
You big dummy! Nancy! Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick!